Why I Love Mona Lisa by Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar. Welcome back to another episode of Why I Love, where I geek out about my favorite parts of my favorite songs. Today, I'm geeking out about Mona Lisa by Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar off Lil Wayne's 2018 album, The Carter 5. So as usual with this series, there are a few small parts of the song that I really want to dive into, but this is one of those songs that first you really need a general understanding of what it's about before you can go into little details. So I'm gonna give you a general summary first. The song is basically like a TV crime drama packed into a 5-minute track. So it starts out with a verse from Lil Wayne where he basically introduces the plot of the crime, which is that he knows some women who are going to seduce some rich guys, and then he and his people are gonna break into the rich guy's house when it's a convenient time, according to the woman, and take all his stuff. So Lil Wayne's second verse introduces the actual story. It's about this girl named Liz who Lil Wayne knows, and she's gonna seduce this guy, and Wayne and his people are gonna break into his house later. Then we get a classic flip the perspective, and we get Kendrick's verse, which tells the story from the guy's point of view, and oh my god, there's so much emotion in Kendrick's voice by the end. It's so cool. If you haven't listened to the full song, go listen to it now, because spoiler alert, it ends with Kendrick's character basically killing himself out of desperation and sadness over the situation that this girl wasn't truly his love. And I'm exercising some restraint here because I really want to break down the storytelling of this song line by line, but that would be an hour-long video, so I just want to go over a few things about the song that I really like. It's that time. So there's some great wordplay in this song. Lil Wayne says, "She ain't no angel, I treat her halo like a frisbee." He says, "They started French kissing so he didn't see moi." Moi as in me, but also moi as in the sound that you make when you're kissing, and it's French, and he was saying French kissing? Come on, Lil Wayne, you can't do that to us. And then when Wayne and his people break into the house and he's threatening the guy, he says, "If Liz call you daddy, she bout to be a bastard," as in he's gonna kill the guy, leaving her without a father. Absolute genius. Come on. When Kendrick switches his voice at the end to the high-pitched voice too, the delivery is really cool. It took me a while to understand it and get used to it because it's definitely like a weird voice, but after listening to it enough times, I get it and I love it. It's so unique, it just pulls you in and you can't help but listen to the words he's saying. It's just, there's so much emotion in the delivery. It's so cool. And then at the end, there's sort of the hook where Lil Wayne's comparing this girl to Mona Lisa with the fake smile. You know, you can't really tell her emotions and stuff like that, which is, you know, great analogy to a classic piece of art. It really all ties it in. Really cool. I've talked a lot about the wordplay and the storytelling and the message of this song, but before I go, there are a couple more things I want to point out about the musicality of the song. So I had a friend in college who also really loved this song, and I never noticed this until he pointed it out, but I thought it was so cool. Between Wayne and Kendrick's verses, there's a silence. It sort of lets Wayne's whole verse sink in, you're thinking about it, and then Kendrick comes in with this crazy, intense delivery. But that silence is on beat. Watch this.
But she gonna show us where you stash it though. Every day she wake up with it.
Cool, right? Every time I listen to this song now, I count it and try to nail it perfectly. It's so much fun. And the other thing I love about this song is, yes, it's a storytelling song. Yes, it's got a really deep narrative, but it's also just a banger. I feel like a lot of storytelling songs that I listen to, even if they're really great storytelling songs, they don't fit that great on my playlist. You know, when I'm listening to other music, it's kind of hard to squeeze them in there because they're just so narrative driven. But Mona Lisa is so unique in that I can just listen to this song whenever. I don't need to be in the mood to hear a good story. I can just be in the mood to hear a good song, and it works. Wayne and Kendrick sound so great on this song. The flows are amazing. The instrumental is fantastic. I could just listen to this song whenever. I don't need to be in the mood for a story. And those are all the reasons I love Mona Lisa by Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar. And if you also love Mona Lisa, you might also love my music. So here's Mona Lisa by Lil Wayne and Kendrick Lamar, and here's an older song of mine from my first album called Obsessive, which is a storytelling song about my experience with OCD. If you vibe with my music, I'm doing a show in Washington, D.C. on May 8th for my next album release. Ticket link in the description. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.